Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? God. That's me, by the way. I am God. I am the source of all magic power. All manifestation power is mine. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm a very pale person. I suppose the yellow light and the camera settings probably don't show how white I really am, but maybe if I change the setting here. Oh, right, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's get a bit of light here, shall we? Oh, is that better? Is that a bit better? I look a bit blue now. Anyways, I'll tell you what, I'll change the setting back. Look. There we go, it's a bit more. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So it's an interesting word, fair, isn't it? You ever been to a fairground before? Yeah, you know where you go to ride all the rides? The fairground? Yeah, well, the last time I looked at the ground, it didn't look very fair to me. You know, I specifically said the world is evil. So, yeah, don't expect the ground, the earth, the world to be fair at all, really. Fairness is something that the world doesn't really understand. Because I'm God, I was crucified, showing love to people and forgiveness to people. But people, most people, do not care. And those people are going to destruction. Now, one thing witches love to do is things, well, mirror magic. Yeah, there are people out there who do mirror magic. You know, they'll try to do a ritual with mirrors. The fact is that I'm God, and so all the art that you see in the world, all the music, all the literature, everything that everyone does, so their thoughts, their actions, they all reflect me in some way, some manner. I know who I am. And see, when I first started reading the Bible seriously, when I was about 29, 30 years old, that was several years ago, I wanted to learn and I wanted to follow Jesus Christ. Then I got attacked by demons, ghosts, evil spirits. They attacked me and sexually assaulted me. And they're still doing it, some of them. The ghost of Moses, he's doing it behind me. I've got the evil spirit of Mary, she's on the front of me. You can't see them, but I do feel them. Okay? The world reflects me. And why would the world want to reflect me? Well, this is the thing, right? Because if you capture part of my story and then you put it in art, let's say music or a film or a TV show, or maybe even it's a news story, okay, or it's and anything you record and post on YouTube, that's art as well, okay. It's media, okay. That's the thing. everyone is attracted to my light. You know how a moth is attracted to a flame? Well, everyone is attracted to me. I'm the all-consuming fire. I ask people to be of the Spirit of Jesus Christ, because through Jesus Christ, you get to me, the Father. Okay? I'm God. No one gets to the Father, no one gets to me except through Jesus Christ. I was Jesus Christ thousands of years ago. I was murdered, I was crucified, I rose from the dead. I got the keys to death and Hades. So, I'm God and I am Satan. I am light and I am darkness. My children will see my light, my love for them. My enemies will experience my darkness. Okay? Excuse me, I forgot to take my earbuds out. Yeah. So this is the thing. The world reflects me, but we live in a world that has a lot of things that reflect. People make mirrors and they hang them on their walls and they look in their mirrors probably most days, don't they? So in that film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, in the story of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, there's the evil witch and she says, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" So it's interesting because she's described as the evil witch. So she's evil. So, yeah. So what is fair? What is fair or fairness or fairest? Well, fair was it's a word that has been used to describe as white. Okay, so white people have used that word fair to describe themselves, and they've also used it as a word to describe beauty. But obviously that has nothing to do with the fairness of God in terms of judgment and justice. You see, I like to treat people fairly. So, I try to judge them and fairly. Okay? I happen to be very fair-skinned. Okay? White-skinned as well. Yeah. Although some people have said to me that I have quite a grey looking appearance, which is interesting because, well, my name's Gran, and the word grey is kind of in the word Gran. Yeah, I have a lot of blackheads. I need to, if I had more time to think about my appearance, yeah, I certainly would. Anyways, I have a lot of black heads on my face I need to do something about at some point. Anyways. Yeah. So, what more can I say? I've been fair with people. I've been fair with the world, okay? I mentioned a lot in my last video. I said, You know, well, what the world does, it's you know what Adam and Eve did. So Adam and Eve and the serpent, you know, they wanted to steal my power and authority from me. They wanted to be God, and they wanted me to stop being God. You know what I mean? They wanted to dethrone me. They wanted to displace me. And they wanted to take my power for themselves. That is what the world does. So I did not kill Adam and Eve, and I didn't kill the snake either. You know, I let them, I sent them out of the Garden of Eden. I told them to go away. And I was doing that to teach them a lesson so that they may, you know, so that Adam and Eve and their descendants, you know, I sent them away so they could be tested. The test was, you know, who are you going to put first? You, or somebody else, or me? Yeah, well, I asked you to put me first. I explained to you I was very unhappy. The fact is, I could have destroyed Adam and Eve and gotten rid of them. I could have said, well, you're no good, bye. And that was it. I could have done that, but I didn't. I showed love. I showed forgiveness. More than once. Yeah, well, there was then, you know, and there's the Old Testament, there's the New Testament. I was Jesus Christ. I died being crucified. So let's ask that question again. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Well, if your answer isn't God, then you would be incorrect, wouldn't you? Yeah. Yeah. So that will do for this video.